Hey, are you feeling overwhelmed by clutter? Have you been thinking about maybe making a move, downsizing or right-sizing your life, but you just don't know where to start? And Swedish death cleaning? Yeah, that just seems like a little too much for you to handle right now. Well, you're not alone. As a fellow boomer, I can tell you, we all have stuff in our homes, and it's becoming a real problem for the next generation. In fact, now they have a term for it, and it's called the boomer stuff avalanche. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the challenge that the younger generations face when dealing with the accumulated belongings of us baby boomers. As we downsize, retire, even pass away. Legacy we're leaving behind is not always the one that the millennials and the Generation Xers want to inherit. That's our household items and our collections of stuff. Now, we boomers have a knack for holding on to things. In some cases, long past their usefulness. Into any boomer's house, you're bound to find a collection of stuff. I have several. It hasn't been touched in years, maybe even decades. Some of it's sentimental, some of it's just in case, a lot of it's simply a habit. Like my 91-year-old dad's collection of 400 crates. Yeah, like this one. He's told me he's got 400 of them waiting for me when he passes. And I'm a boomer. I've got my own stuff that I need to deal with. But where to start so that you don't get overwhelmed, depressed, or just plain defeated, all of which is going to keep you stuck where you are instead of enjoying your next chapter and the adventure that's waiting for you. So let's take a look at the top 8 biggest items a lot of us may have that we could let go of. In fact, as I review them, yes, I have them too, you can join me as we decide to simply let them stay or let them go. First of all, how many of you have a drawer full of these things? Yeah, these metal relics. And you get extra points if, like me, you have a bunch of keychains to keep them on. I mean, who knows what this unlocks? An old house I used to have? A suitcase I no longer own? The door to Narnia? Or that secret chocolate sash that I hid from myself? Either way, they're just sitting around taking up valuable drawer space in my desk. I think it's time to say goodbye to these. What do you think? Remember when we thought we'd become master seamstresses? 3 broken needles and a crooked hem later, it's become obvious that that's not my calling. Yeah, I'm much better with houses. But it's a permanent fixture in my cabinet along with all that mending I plan to do one day. Once again, it might be time to let it go. Or I could donate it to somebody who actually wants to use one and can benefit from owning one. The third is VHS tapes and players. Oh, and I even have a VHS rewinder. Yeah, remember these relics? Yeah, I have a lovely VHS collection. Videos of movies, sitcoms, that exercise tape that I swore I would use. But let's face it, streaming services have rendered these obsolete. I've been embracing the digital age for quite a while now. Yet, I can't seem to part with them. Maybe one day VHS will make a comeback like vinyl records. Yeah, right? A realtor can dream, right? It's time to let them go. The quality is not as good as what we can stream today, and you can stream a lot more stuff. So this is not going to be collecting dust on my TV cabinet or my bookshelves or any place else in my house anymore. Now, this next one is a bit hard for me. It's birthday cards received. 1, because my birthday's the day after Christmas, so you can just imagine how frequently it's missed. And 2, because I love reading what people have put in the card to me, especially those from family and close friends. The reality is, will future generations want to read these? Will they mean as much to them as they do to me? Probably not. In the meantime, they're just piling up, and my dream of putting them together one day into some kind of memory book, that's just another project that I don't want to have to deal with, to be honest. Ideas? Should I just toss them? Now, I think I inherited these from either my grandmother or my great-aunt Elise. And what are they? Well, they're a treasure trove of buttons for clothes we no longer own. But in case of a button emergency, I've got it covered, if I can remember where I put them. But unless I plan on starting a button-themed art project, they're just colorful little tiny space hogs. And really, when was the last time we needed a button like this? Would it make a nice earring? Oh, I gotta stop. Seriously, what was it even attached to? Now, the next one is old china sets, handed down through generations. Yeah, this one was my grandmother's as well, only to be used on special occasions, which in my house translates to never. And this cup, I mean, really, my coffee mug is 5 times this size. But once again, I find myself reminiscing about those holiday celebrations when my Nana would pull out the special dishes. Oh, the memories. And part of me hopes they might be worth something, but most of the time they're not. As a realtor, I've seen these in every home I've listed. Trust me, buyers are not swayed by your porcelain collection. I feel lighter already. Thank you. There you have it. Those are the 8 items we boomers tend to hoard. or should I say collect, which really is adding unnecessary clutter to our lives, and in some cases it might be preventing you from moving forward. Hi, my name's Peggy Durstoff, a realtor at Live Denver Suburbs, powered by HomeSmart. As your friendly realtor and fellow decluttering warrior, I encourage you to take a hard look at these dust collectors. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the art of letting go, check out my video on how to declutter when you want to keep everything. And make sure to download the free guide at the end of it, because we all deserve a simpler, clutter-free lifestyle as we head into in the next chapter. Your kids will thank you. Let that adventure begin.